Yep, you now rocking with Omega Man. All hit Omega mode, deliver Omega Man bars. I'm the rugged vanguard, destined to make a mark, taking hip hop, mix it with wrestling for a spark. Yep, you now rocking with Omega Man. All hit Omega mode, deliver Omega Man bars. I'm the rugged vanguard, destined to make a mark, taking hip hop, mix it with wrestling for a spark. Versatility with beats and verses is how I percolate. No hyperbole, that ain't something I'm perpetrating.
I just know with your help, Mr. Duck, we can make the WWE great again. Quack! Welcome, Grapple fans, to the 20th edition of Body Slam and Jam Universe Mode. I am, as always, Tony Baloney, and oh my god, look at Bray Wyatt. The creepy Bray Wyatt levitating. Jiminy Christmas. And we start off the 20th edition of Universe Mode with Bo Wyatt taking on this local talent. Don't know much of it. Hard-working John Bowman is apparently the name of this local talent. And word on the street is that he is undefeated on the local talent circuit. But tonight he faces a WWE competitor in Bo Wyatt. And what? This may be the most historic night in the history of pro wrestling, as we've got a number of things going on. First, you saw Donald J. Duck in the opening. He is going to address the universe tonight as we have a 2 count. Donald J. Duck will address the WWE universe as he is the new acting WWE president. What will he have to say? Also, we have a contract signing. That's right, a contract signing between Triple H and CM Punk, as apparently they're going to have a match at Capital Carnage, which happens next Monday. Make sure to tune in for that. The Body Slam and Jam special event, Capital Carnage. And we see here that hard-working John Bowman finally getting some offense in, but he's reversed with a back body drop. And of course the Wyatts have been embroiled with Sting as of late. You see Sting's young son is at ringside. Bray Wyatt has kidnapped and brainwashed Sting's young son into believing that Bray Wyatt loves him. Last week it even went as far as Sting's young son to say that he no longer loves Sting. Just disgusting what Bray Wyatt has done, and that could be, I believe that's going to be it. We got a cover here, a pin attempt, and a 3 count. Bo Wyatt puts away hard-working John Bowman without much difficulty. But just to see young Sting's young son in the background there, it's just really sad. I'm so sad what has happened to Sting's young son. Wait a minute, we've got a commotion here ringside. And the Wyatt family is taking, they're booking it. Let's get a live camera shot here of what's going on. There they are. They're booking it to the back. Bray Wyatt and Sting's young son. Because Sting is here with a chair. And a chair shot to Bo Wyatt. Do you believe it? The Scorpion Death Drop on the chair. And Sting is pumped up. A very somber and emotional Sting. And he is exiting the ring as he gives chase to Bray Wyatt, hopefully he can reclaim his young son. And there is Donald J. Duck making his way to the ring to address the WWE Universe. I've got a lot of ideas. The incredible ideas. The great ideas. They're really good ideas. Some have said that they are the best ideas that have ever been ideaed. Some have said that. I've had enough of these crooked criminals grabbing weapons from under the ring to bash in their opponents' heads. No more. From now on, I'll have security look under the ring before every show to make sure there are no weapons under the ring. No more crooked criminals. I've heard those fake news organizations say that the Russians hacked last week's main event so Rusev could become the #1 contender for the WWF Championship, but that's just baloney. Baloney. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. It's baloney. There's no evidence. The hacker is probably some 30-year-old kid sitting in his mother's basement making YouTube videos. So for capital punishment, I will be there. Capital punishment is going to be huge. I'm going to make a match. It's a 3-way match, a really great match between Stone Cold Cesaro, Robo Reigns, I love him, he's great, Robo Reigns, and Rusev. I am the law, and I am the order of the WWF, and I will keep a very close eye on that match to make sure there is a decisive winner. I will make the WWF great again. And there you have it, folks. As Donald J. Duck is going to make his way to the back. Capital Punishment pay-per-view is coming together, and here come the Soviets. That doesn't work on so many levels, but we're going to stick with it. And it looks like Vlad has something to say in the ring. You all say, you stupid Americans. You'll say that we the Russians, we hacked last week's main event. Well, of course that's not true. That's not true. Rusev is just so good that he would naturally be the #1 contender. And Cesaro's hitting the ring, and Rusev and Cesaro trading punches back and forth. Vlad and Vlad Stallion hit the bricks. And it looks like Cesaro has the upper hand as Rusev rolls out of the ring. What and who? It's Robo Reigns. Look at Robo Reigns completely mech'd out. Unbelievable. Just look at him. Take it in. And he's running to the ring. Robo Reigns running to the ring. And he is in. Super Robo Punch to Cesaro. My goodness. And Donald J. Shinzuke. I think you're a great wrestler. You're a tremendous wrestler. Incredible wrestler. I just got a couple ideas I'd like you to try out to help you stand out more as an incredible Japanese wrestler. Donald J. Duck making a big impact on his first night on Body Slam and Jam Universe mode, and he's giving pointers to Shinsuke Nakamura, who now has a match against Braun Strowman for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. As a few weeks ago, several weeks back, these two had an encounter in the middle of the ring as Shinsuke was standing up for the famous YouTubers that Braun Strowman was just laying waste to. He laid waste to several famous YouTubers. And Shinsuke finally stood up for them, and Kinshasa! Kinshasa! What a maneuver! by Shinsuke Nakamura, and he's on the second rope. Kinshasa! Kinshasa! Oh my goodness! And he is pumped up, but Braun Strowman is back to his feet. And a choke slam. A huge choke slam. And he has put Shinsuke away. But what is this? That's Pewdie Pie. Pewdie Pie. The most famous YouTuber of all YouTubers. And he's poked Braun Strowman in the eyes. Shinsuke's back up. It's the poison mist. That must have been the tip that Donald J. Duck had for Shinsuke Nakamura. We got another Kinshasa! And a 3 count. And Shinsuke Nakamura has retained his Intercontinental Championship. Look at there, you see the poison mist straight into the eyes. And Pewdie Pie is out of here. Braun Strowman giving chase to Pewdie Pie. Shinsuke all jacked up, and here's AJ Styles. Poison mist. He just poison mist to Shinsuke Nakamura. And here was Styles clash. My goodness. Crotch chops to Shinsuke. And there we see Donald J. Duck entering his new office as president of the WWE. And we also see Mean Gene Okerlund in the back. He's standing with AJ Styles. Take it away, Mean Gene. Mean Gene Okerlund here, and I'm with AJ Styles. AJ, why did you spit the poison mist in Shinsuke Nakamura's face? Mean Gene, let me tell you something. Everybody's been saying Shinsuke Nakamura is the best Japanese wrestler in the world. Well, that ain't true. I'm the best Japanese wrestler in the world, and I'm going to prove it at Capital Punishment. Me and him one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm going to take it away from him, brother. Well, there you have it. AJ Styles is challenging Shinsuke Nakamura. Back to you, Tony Baloney. Very interesting. AJ believes he's the #1 Japanese wrestler. What is this? Paige. Will you look at Paige? And that's not President Clinton's office. That's Donald J. Duck's office. President Donald J. Duck. What is she going into his office looking like that, dressed like that? And here we see Triple H coming to the ring for the contract signing between him and CM Punk. This should be very interesting indeed. CM Punk, you will never be a contracted wrestler in the WWE ever again. But you need to come out here right now, and sign this contract for our match, to release any liability that the WWE will have, when I break every bone in your body. And what, the lights have went out. The lights have, what is going on here? And that's broken Matt Hardy. What is he, a flaming table? He just put Triple H to a flaming table. Is this the beginning of the war? What is, the lights are off again? And that's the Undertaker. That is the Undertaker with another flaming table. And that is all the time we have for this week. What is going on? Has the war begun between the Hardys, the Broken Hardys, and the McMahons? Come back next week to watch Capital Carnage.
Make a Mega Man bomb for me to leap on, harming them with the speech. My target, I'm